start with the terrine of camel heel, followed by musk mouse mousse. And for the main meal, sheep's brains, lizard tongue. Oh, put in a few bullock eyes. I want cactus gravy. And if it's in season, I want glacéed snake's intestines. Mwah. My daughter, what is that you are eating?
It's an hamburger, Dad.
A hamburger? How can you eat such junk?
Well, she'll be about 5'9", long blonde hair, perfect figure and well-educated, brilliant conversationalist and a superb cook and understanding and very passionate. But I don't suppose that you've got anybody like that on your books, have you?
Well, as a matter of fact, we've got hundreds of girls just like that.
Oh, good.
There's only one problem.
Oh, what's that?
They don't want to go out with Burks like you.
We got a wonderful aroma. We are as sweet as saccharine.
Our singing puts you in a coma. We're the most hypnotic group you've ever seen.
But the thing that never shows is we get up each other's noses. Sing a soppy song in voices so pathetic. Sing a soppy song, it's like an anesthetic. We're as pure can be. We were made in a laboratory, you see. You know her lips are pure elastic.
Shut your mouth.
What's more, she's got glass eyes.
And all his bits are made of plastic. But it should look almost real when the varnish dries.
We don't jump or shake, just in case we break. Sing a softly song, it's really easy peasy. Don't sing it for too long, or it will make you queasy. I think I'm gonna join Bucksmith.
Well, you know where your suitcase is.
But before I start to pack, there's something I'd like back. Give me back my duvet, my pink flannelette pajamas.
Take your dirty socks as well. They smell like two dead llamas.
Give me back my hot water bottle, my train set and my lollipop.
I'm Mr. Smith. The Nolans can't all be sisters.
I'm Mrs. Jones. I don't believe it either.
I'm Mr. Nolan. I'm knackered.
I started a new job today. I needed a change.
I start a new job tomorrow. I like a change too.
I'm a London cab driver. What's change?
Oh, Miss Hopgood, why did you apply?
Dunno.
Was it your idea to apply?
Dunno.
Have you any O-levels, GCEs?
Dunno.
Any previous experience?
Dunno.
Do you live far away?
Dunno.
How did you get here?
Dunno.
A stray taxi?
Dunno.
Yes. Well, you'll be glad to know that you've passed the interview, Miss Hopgood. Just take this car to Nicholas Parsons. You're on show 5.
My first guest tonight wrote a hit Western musical at the age of 4. 3 years later, he won the Nobel Prize for Literature. By the time he was 12, he discovered 36 new metallic elements, 49 new vitamins, and a cure for the common cold.
At the age of 15, he turned his attention to sport and swam the Channel 4 times in the same afternoon. He stepped straight out of the water at Calais and ran non-stop through France into Germany, where he jumped the Berlin Wall. He returned to England 3 hours later on a hang glider and dropped in at Lord's and scored a triple century against the West Indies in just under a quarter of an hour. He's recently turned to pop music and has already collected 42 platinum albums, all of which has helped make him what he is today. A total bloody clever dick. This is Fred Dredd. Take a letter, Miss Rafferty. It's to the Prime Minister, and I want you to start it. Dear Maggie. Tama. Just lately, I think you've been looking quite well, but with so much makeup on, it's hard to tell. I hope you won't think I'm impertinent, but you really are to liven up your government. And just before I carry on, we'd better have a semicolon. In the House, every time there is a big debate, it seems to carry on much too late. The speeches are boring, and what's more, the benches are hard, and they make your bum sore. It's not very funny, don't laugh. You'd better start a new paragraph. It would be a lot better if we got up off our seat and moved around the floor to the reggae beat. You could sing all your policies across the nation with a parliamentary syncopation. Let's close now to get this to my clock. Full stop, nah, exclamation mark.
I represent the Conservative Party. The answer is not nationalisation.
I represent the Labour Party. The answer is not free enterprise.
I represent the Liberal Party. Could you repeat the question?
So we went to the design centre, by the Haymarket, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't get in because the lock on the front door had jammed. Right.
We didn't go out all weekend. We were stripping.
Oh, wow. Because I think paint stripping can really bring two people together, right?
Yeah, hopefully this is it. I mean, you know that big old ugly wardrobe thing? You know that the people before us left behind?
Uh-huh.
Well, Jerry and I, we took 13 layers of paint off it. And do you know what was underneath? The most exquisite, original cardboard.
Real hardboard.
Wow. So, things that were just shabby bits of furniture.
Uh-huh.
Underneath was blockboard, chipboard, plywood.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, the bentwood chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was underneath the paint? Bent wood.
Wow, man.
I think, that you know the true nature of anything until you stripped it.
The sort of lying, right?
Yeah. And this is it. On the ceiling, right? There's these beautiful green mouldings, and around the doors. You know what the people both had done?
Don't tell me, man.
They'd painted over them.
That's vandalism!
This is it. So then went berserk. He tore down the ceiling so you could joists, and he hacked away the plant so you could, see the original damp course, and he tore up the walls. So, Melham, you could see ground.
Wow, there must be this really amazing feeling of space, right?
Oh, it's sensational. Especially since it all fell down.
Darling, what's wrong? I thought you were so happy.
Oh, it's just me being a silly woman, I suppose. But, John, when John and I got married, we promised each other that if either of us were unfaithful, then we must tell the other all about it. And now I'll have to go home and tell John that you and I have had 6 times this afternoon.
Hey, but we've only done it once.
Oh, do you have to go now, then?